Welcome back to the Retire As You Desire show. In this segment, let's discuss the break-even points from an age standpoint for your Social Security. This is something that is pretty easy to be analyzed. There's great calculators. Your advisor could help you with this. But this is something we want to understand before you start receiving your Social Security income. So let's discuss the break-even ages for your Social Security income, because this could have catastrophic effects on your retirement income and also your spouse's, depending on your scenario. But knowing your break-even age is going to help you make better decisions, and it's really based on your health. If your health is great, you may want to consider delaying your Social Security, start to do some potential Roth IRA conversions. Again, it's not a blanket recommendation, but things to consider and look into, especially if you think taxes are going to go higher in the next 5 to 10 to 20 years. But the break-even age for Social Security benefits is going to refer to the age at which the total benefits that you receive under a different claiming strategy becomes relevant. You get to understand, if I do it at 62 versus 67 versus 70, what age am I going to break even? And claiming strategies are so important here. Let's go through an example. Let's say you delay your claiming benefits 1 year later. So instead of 65, you do it at 66. You're going to receive a higher monthly benefit. That's great, more money in your pocket. But you receive them for fewer years compared to if you would have claimed them a year earlier. See how there's a difference there? So if you receive them for more years, but at a lower monthly rate, which one makes more sense? This is something that we help our clients with all the time. So factors that are going to influence different break-even ages are the following. Your claiming age. A lot of people think the Social Security Administration is broke. I need to take my income at 62. I think it's going to run out of money. And I think that's a poor mindset, because it could really affect your Social Security benefits for the future, especially if you live longer, and it affects your break-even age. So let's say if you do live longer to 95, don't you think your life expectancy is going to play a crucial role? Wouldn't you want to have a larger income and live longer rather than just starting them earlier? Those are things we want to consider, but really understand your benefits over your lifetime. Now let's talk about investment returns. Some people start their Social Security and they invest that money right away because they think they could get a better rate of return on that money. Some people wish they never paid into Social Security because they think that they could have made more money than the government did. It's a personal thought, but I've heard it a lot over the years. So for those with an average life expectancy, the break-even age tends to be around the mid-70s. Depends if you're a male or female versus married and single. It all changes, so there's not a one-case scenario that fits all. But delaying your benefits beyond your full retirement age is typically going to result in a higher break-even age. So we're looking at closer to your mid-80s for those break-even ages to happen. Now, if we're going to get a little bit more specific, for men and women, break-even ages are typically similar for men and women because Social Security benefits are calculated based on the same formula. So it's not male versus female, but life expectancy is the most important part. And these life expectancy tables are generally similar, but women do tend to live longer than men. But individual factors like your personal health and your family history, obviously they're going to have a big influence on this. But there's an interesting stat on married couples. Break-even ages can vary drastically between spouses due to different ages and claiming strategies and benefit amounts, and also life expectancies due to your health. Coordinating your benefits and claiming overall strategies can optimize overall benefits for the couple. And then the survivor benefits. This is one of the things that we want to take into consideration, and I'm going to give you a real life story right now. One of my clients, he unfortunately just passed away of cancer, but he delayed his Social Security benefits to age 70. And he did this on purpose because he was the only one who worked in his household. His wife raised their 2 kids. They had a great life, but unfortunately, he passed early. But this strategy is helping out their family now. Unfortunately, he's not with us anymore. But his wife has a much higher benefit and has taken over his Social Security benefits because she was the surviving spouse. And a survivor spouse, they get the benefit of their partner's Social Security income or theirs, whichever one is higher. They don't get both, but by delaying your benefits, this could lead to a higher benefit for your spouse after you're not with us. But this allows my one client to still live in a comfortable way even though her spouse is not with us anymore. So let's go into this a little bit deeper with actual numbers. So let's say an individual is eligible for a monthly benefit of $1,500 a month at their full retirement age of 67. Let's say they claim benefits at age 62. Their monthly benefit is going to be reduced to roughly $1,050. So they're missing out on $450 a month. So the break-even age would be at the age in which the total cumulative benefits received from claiming early, $1,050 a month for 60 months, is equal to the total cumulative benefits received from claiming at a full retirement age, which was $1,500, which is going to equate to 48 months. See how there's a big difference there? It takes longer, a couple more years for you to break even to get your money back that you've essentially paid into the system. From a consultation standpoint, just because Social Security is super complex, it doesn't mean that you don't have to go into this scenario without knowing your own numbers. Have a consultation with someone who really specializes in this area and work with a financial advisor to help you with this. Use the calculators on the IRS website. Reach out to the IRS. But please don't go into retirement without knowing all of your numbers, your break-even points, the taxation on your Social Security. Do Roth IRA conversions make sense? What's the actual break-even age because of my spouse? What should we do together? And how do we start taking income from our Social Security benefits throughout retirement? The thing is, there's no beneficiary after you and your spouse pass away. So these assets cannot pass down to your kids or grandkids. So this really creates a complex scenario to use your pre-tax dollars first versus your Social Security. It's a cart before the horse scenario. But knowing your taxation on all of your dollars, I think, is the most critical point in today's environment. So don't forget to get your money right, do your planning, take the time, don't make hurried decisions, but also know how your health plays into this whole scenario. You and your spouse are hopefully going to have a lot less stress by making better financial decisions together and knowing your numbers. Knowing the numbers tells the story. It allows you to make better decisions. But at the end of the day, less stress is going to lead to a better retirement. Tune in every Friday night for great information just like today's show, 6 p.m. Central Time, and we're here to help you retire as you desire.